Hello my people, welcome to another tutorial. My name is Agnes. In today's tutorial I will show you how I made this skirt. It's a bit ruffled at the bottom and I used the V-stitch. I have a tutorial already on the top in case you want to make a set, so you can check it out. I'll leave the link in the comment section and description box. So yeah, let's get started. It's quick. I did this in less than 4 hours. So for the materials, I'm using this yarn. It's Mika from Volley-Do. You can find it on their website. It's 50 grams. I used about 2 skeins of this for my extra small size. It's 51% acrylic and 49% wool, cotton wool. It recommends a 3.5 millimeter hook, but I used a 3.0 millimeter hook. It's weight 3, so you can use any yarn that you have. I'll be using this hook. It's 3.0 millimeter. Use what is recommended for your hook, for your yarn. You will need scissors and of course a tape measure to take your hips measurements. All right, so let's get started. So we will start with a foundation chain and we're going to be working in rounds. For the foundation chain, make a slip knot and you are going to make a chain that is equivalent to your hips measurements minus 2 inches. So I took my hips measurements, which is 33, and subtract 2 inches. So I'll make a chain that is equivalent to 31 inches for me. All right, I'm a size extra small, and some days extra small. So this is my chain. I folded it into 2 because it's long, and as you can see, it's about 15.5 inches. So twice of that definitely is 31 inches. So 31 inches. My hips measurements is 33, so I just subtracted 2 inches. So do the same. Wrap a tape measure around your hips, see how much inches you have and subtract 2. All right, so we are going to be working in rounds. So you are going to straighten up your chain like this. Make sure it's straight, not entangled, because you're going to be joining it. And we are going to join the 2 ends together. So I will just insert my hook like this in that very first chain and make a slip stitch. So slip stitch in your first chain to join, and we have this round, and we're going to be working in rounds. So you're going to make a chain 4. Make sure you chain 4 chains, and then you're going to yarn over, and in that very same chain you are going to make a double crochet. So that is our first V-stitch. All right, so you're going to skip 2 chains, and into the 3rd chain you will make a double crochet. Then you're going to chain 1, my yarn is inside my circle. So you're going to chain 1, and in that very same stitch or same chain that you worked your first double crochet, you'll make your second double crochet. So our V-stitch is like a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet in the same stitch. Then you're going to skip 2 chains, and into the 3rd chain you'll make your second V, which is a double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet in that very same chain. Then you're going to skip 2 chains, into the 3rd chain make a double crochet, chain 1, make a double crochet in that very same chain. So this is how you make your V-stitch, and we are just going to do this all the way until we get to where we started our round. Okay, so I'm coming to the end, and it doesn't matter whether you have 2 stitches or 1 stitch, because I hate to count stitches. Doesn't matter. Okay, just close it off with a slip stitch inside that chain 4, inside the chain 4. Okay, so you're going to chain 4 again to start our round 2, and you are going to make a double crochet inside that first chain right there, and then you're going to go into the next chain space and make a V. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then you're going to go into the next chain space and you're going to make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So you are going to be making V's on top of V's like this. All right, so a V on top of a V, a V on top of a V, which is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same chain space. Okay, so you're going to work this until you get to the end of the round, and I will meet you there. Basically, this is the repeat. It's going to be a repeat of this second row, and yeah, but I will meet you at the end of the round so that I can show you how to close it off and how to start again just one more time. All right, so I'm coming to the end, and as you can see, I have my last V stitch here. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and we are going to close it off by just slip stitching in this space here. Then you're going to chain 4. We are always going to start with a chain 4. All right, so double crochet in that space, and then you're going to make V's on top of V's. Chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so you are going to repeat this until you have the height that you want before you put the ruffles. Okay, and then I'll meet you. So this is what I have so far, and I feel like I want to do the waist first before I do the ruffles because I want to know if it is long enough. All right, so I have, this is like 8.5 inches long, but I want to do the waist, and then I will know. So I will leave that alone, and then I will start where we started, and I'm going to just work rounds of single crochets. Okay, so we reattach my yarn. This is where I started my skirt. I will reattach my yarn, and we are going to be working single crochets. So reattach your yarn, chain 1, and we are going to make some decreases. So I'm going to go into 1 single crochet, second single crochet, third single crochet, fourth single crochet. We are working 2 stitches in that chain, then 5th single crochet, and then this one I'm only going to work 1 single crochet. Okay, so here we're making a decrease, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I'm working 2 in that, then 4, and then the 5th I will make a decrease. Okay, then I'm going to start again. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then 5. I'm just working 1 in that, okay, in this space. So then 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then 5, and then I start again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then 5. So I'm just going to work in that sequence all the way around. So I'm coming to the end, and I will just work my last one and then slip stitch on top of that very first single crochet. Okay, so that is our first row of decrease, right? So I'm decreasing after every 4 stitches. Then now I'm going to change it, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the 11th we are going to decrease. Okay, so I'm going to go into these next 2 stitches like this, make an incomplete single crochet, go into the next one, make an incomplete, and then just pull through that 3 loops, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'm going to make a decrease. So go into the first one and into the second one, pull through 3. And then you're going to do this all over again. And my hips and waist are almost same. So yeah, you can always make another row of decrease if you like, or for me these 2 rows were enough, and I will just continue now doing only single crochets in every stitch and just go around and round and round doing single crochets until I'm satisfied with the length of my waistband. You can also use a drawstring at the end just to tighten your waist. Okay, so just go around and round until you're done. So, and once we are done, then we'll come and do the ruffles below. So this is what I have, and I did, I think, about 6 rows, 6, 7 rows. You can do a drawstring and just pass it through with your needle so that you'll be able to tie and tighten your waist. So that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so this is how it looks like. And now we want to go back down here. Once you try it on and know you have enough length. For me, it's I want to start my ruffles just like in the middle of my hips. So this is about 9.5 inches long, and now I want to work on my ruffle part. So we are going to be making some increases. So you're going to chain 4 just like we're doing before, and so chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a double crochet in that space. That's our first V stitch, and then we're going to make our second V stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So that's V stitch number 2. And now we are going to make an increase. So we will go in between these 2 V stitches, this space here, and we'll make a V stitch, not in these loops, but in between the V stitches. So I will make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So I've increased 1 V stitch there. Okay, and then now I'm going to go into the normal V stitch that we had before and make 1 V stitch, then go into the next one, make a V stitch. So we're making 2 V stitches and then an increase. Okay, so this is my second one, and then I make an increase. So I go between these 2, and in that space I make an extra V stitch. And now I do 2 normal V stitches. So it's going to be 1 here, and then 2, and once I have 2, then I'm going to make an increase. So in between here, it's going to be an increase. So I make an extra V stitch there. So you're just going to do this all around, these increases, and then I'll meet you at the end of the round. So for this next round, this is how the first round of increase looks like. So we are just going to close it off like we were doing before. So you go into this chain space here and make a slip stitch, and then for the next round, so you chain 4 and start your V stitches. And for this round, we are not making any increases. We are just going to work 1 V stitch in every V stitch like before. So just go into every V stitch and make a V stitch. All right, so you are going to do that until you get to the end of the round, and then when you get to the end of the round, then we'll make another increase, and for the next round we'll be increasing after every 4 V stitches. Okay, so and then we will stop unless you want to make more ruffles. Then you can always, increase in these areas. Instead of 2, you can increase after every 1 V-stitch if you like, and then you have your ruffles more. I can't find the English word for it right now, so but you know. So this is what I have, and as you can see here, this is where we started to increase. This was our first row of increase, right? We're increasing after every 2 V-stitches. If you like, this was our first row of increase, and then here we didn't increase at all, and then the third row I was increasing after every 1, 2, 3, 4 V's, and then an increase. Okay, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 V stitches and then an increase. Okay, so, and this is how the ruffles look like. After that I didn't increase again, but if you want them to be more I can't find the word, but you could increase after every 3 V's or after every 2 V's, so that they are more yeah, I can't find the word, but you know what I mean. So just depends on how you like your ruffles, and yeah, so you can increase after every 2, you can increase after every 3, depends on you. And the length also of your ruffles, that depends on you. I did, I don't know, a few rows here. Put a drawstring if you like, and yeah, so that's it. So thank you so much for watching. This was a quick one, and if you like to do the top, please check my description box or comment section for the link, and you can make a set. I like this, and I think I'll be making more designs with this stitch. It's cute, it's airy, it's a summer kind of stitch, and yeah, I'm loving it. So thank you so much for watching. Please share this video to your friends, leave a like, a comment, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.